This is Teacher Lani, and in this subject, oral communication, you will surely love this subject because you will be able to learn how to communicate well. Will continue learning because in Proverbs 19 verse 27, if you stop learning, you will forget what you already know. There are three standard models of communication, namely linear, transaction, and interactive models. Communication is dynamic. It has a complex nature. It takes place among individuals at any given time with any given subject. However, there are tendencies that barriers would interfere, which may create a sudden impact and change in the processing of information. In a classroom setting, for example, you are being grouped into 5 or 6 members for an activity. Your task is to give an opinion or reaction to the closure of the biggest television network in the Philippines. Do you know what is that? Each of you expresses your thoughts regarding the matter. While having that activity, you also heard the junior high school graders having their dance practice for the upcoming event. That noise did not interrupt your discussion as you gave your own views. This situation is an example of transactional approach. This video will help you understand the importance of good communication skills at home, school, and at work. The sender and the receiver take turns in conveying and receiving messages and are called as communicators. The sender and receiver's roles are reversed each time sending and receiving messages. The communicator encodes the message and transmits it through a channel. The message transmitted may be affected by the noise. The receiver decodes, processes, and filters the message for understanding and is now ready to give his own feedback to the sender. The transactional model shows a circular process of interaction between the persons involved in the communication, with each one actively participating and sharing ideas with one another. They are the communicators actively exchanging information and reaction. Feedback is given freely and deliberately to one another or to all members participating in the communication transaction. The sender and the receiver may simultaneously exchange roles as communicators. Since communication is deemed dynamic and progressive, the topic may also change from time to time. In this concept, the noise or barrier to communication is also taken into consideration, for it may directly or indirectly affect the smooth flow of communication. In the event that the message was not clearly conveyed due to the barrier, the communication continues in order to clarify the intended meaning of the sender. Now, the sender becomes a receiver of feedback, and the receiver also acts as sender, providing information in response to the message conveyed to him. In this way, the communication is made more effective and complete, and that is in the transactional communication model. Frank Dan's 1967 introduced the helix model that best illustrates the transactional model by showing how the development of communication is based on previous experiences or behaviors, as well as how the knowledge base of a person deepens and expands throughout life. He emphasized that communication, while moving forward, is at the same time coming back to itself and being affected by its past behavior. Frank Dan's model also shows how the external and internal factors that are learned throughout life influence the person's understanding of a message. As babies, the only way we can communicate was through crying. Babies cry when they are hungry, scared, uncomfortable, or startled. When babies cry, their parents will give them what they want: milk, a change of diapers, or be rocked to sleep. As babies grow up, they continue to use crying as a language in their toddler years, but they also learn how to speak during these years. So aside from crying to get what they want, they also communicate using the vocabulary they learn. As they grow older, that vocabulary increases and they learn to utilize not only words but nonverbal cues to communicate what they want or need to others. This build-up of experiences to send and receive messages can be explained by the helical model of communication.
Which of these is the hotel? El hotel. El hotel. Correct.
En el taxi. Yo tengo una maleta. ¿Dónde? Yo necesito una reserva. Yo necesito una reserva.
I need a reservation. Okay.
In transactional model, the sender and receiver take turns in exchanging information and are called communicators. Frank Dance developed the helical model that emphasizes communication as evolving from the start until the existing moment. It is dependent of the past and is concerned on the concept of time. The transactional communication model suggests communication as a product of what we learned. And I hope that you will keep watching the video lessons I am uploading here in my channel, and these videos I always made it for you. And I hope this helps you understand the lesson while you are studying at home because you are still not able to come to school. And I hope that you will also share these videos to your classmates, to other friends, where it can also be a great help to them. Thank you so much for your support, and may you always be safe at home. Let's see you again on my next video. I hope you will subscribe in my channel if you are new here, and please support me. Keep watching my videos.